Hello there, welcome back to the Ottomans. Last time, I lost an episode, which is regrettable, but during that episode I basically just went through a regency, and we got our ass over to England, so not really that interesting when I think everything is said and done, so to speak. But what we will be doing this time, I think, is going north. Blocking Muscovy takes priority. I'm a little bit unsure if we'll start moving towards the Mamluks and Karakonlu. We might, if I can't get targets in Europe due to the coalitions. We'll probably start being a little bit rude in this area. But I'm a little bit unsure what we'll actually end up doing here. I can use Ragusa, I think, to my... No, I can't. I was thinking of using Ragusa to attack Naples or Austria if I needed be, but we can't do that not just yet. What we are going to continue doing, however, is make Golden Horde like me. I can peacefully vassalize them if I go or attempt to do so. They also, Crimeans do have a lot of their provinces. Let's just say that, and, well, they don't like that. I can also go after Genoa here, but I feel like that is not really that high on my, focus list right now. What is a little bit higher is actually taking Rome due to the fact that I will be getting an extra missionary. But for the time being, I should be fine. So I think we'll actually declare on Crimea. I'm a little bit unsure if we actually have time to allow the Golden Horde here to, well, get high enough relations with me so I can actually peacefully vassalize them. But we will attempt to do just that. So we'll see how it plays out. But now, however, we'll stop relations improvement with Portugal. Going to get ourselves the Golden Horde as a vassal, and once we've done that, we'll be starting going up towards Muscovy. Even if it actually might take 2 or 3 wars to cut them off, that'll be the main priority. Genoa just joined a military coalition. Castille just announced me as a rival, so I guess everything is kind of going as anticipated. But wow, there's a lot of people who do not like me here. But I think I'm going to move another army to the mainland, so to speak, back to Ottoman lands. I should be able to, well, keep the lands I have with 36,000, of course, unless if the coalition attacks, that might become a little bit difficult. But I think I should be fine, at least for the time being. So I'll be moving these guys over for the potential war against first Crimea, and then of course Muscovy. We'll see how that plays out. Most of Europe has, as you know right now, gone ahead and set me as a rival, so we'll have to deal with that later. But for now, we'll wait until... well, it seems like the Golden Horde is actually doing fine. Do they still want to be my vassal? No, they don't. So we're just going to screw them. We're going after Crimea then. Now, guys, to be Tunisia and Karakonlu. Not really a problem, none of these I would presume, so we'll go with that. If I can, I'll also try and get myself marching into Muscovy, but we'll see. For now, I'll send the ships over and we'll declare war on Crimea. This is the punishment they have to take for, well, giving Golden Horde some land. We'll see how this plays out. There we go, we've gotten troops to the area, so I guess declaring war here should be a formality at this stage. The only issue, of course, is that I'll have to go through Lithuania if I want to get to this, well, Crimean province, which is a little bit of a chore, to be perfectly honest. So I'm a little bit unsure how I want to handle this. For now, however, we'll declare war on Crimea. We'll take Crimea and Voronezh, I think. And we're going to go with Crimea here because that is literally the best, or the province that I want the most, I think. We're just going to take half that army over to, well, to Crimea itself. March the other one through, I'm pretty sure here, Lithuania. And then we will be just sieging everything here. Unfortunately, it seems like I can't actually make peace with Crimea itself. So we'll actually have to go to Tunisia here. Which is going to be annoying no matter how I look at it. Unfortunately. So I'll have to deal with them one way or another. But for now, we'll just siege Crimea. And then I'll worry about getting troops to Tunisia. Well, this is a little bit of a problem. I didn't actually realize this, but the Mamluks are a part of the war. And that basically means that I might have to go for a white peace here. Worst case scenario. I don't know how this will actually turn out. And also now, I am most likely, just more or less a meal for a bigger coalition. So I think what we might have to do here is siege these provinces, join up both our armies, and then beat the Mamluks back. Also, my transport ships are actually trapped here due to the Mamluk navy. And the result of that is that I could build a new transport fleet, but Morocco has too many ships to make that a viable option. What I think we might have to do is just play a prolonged war, to siege Crimea pretty fast, and move from there. I should probably choose Voronezh if you think about it this way, that they have the stronger navy. But I'll have to deal with this one way or another. For now, we'll probably lose 2-3, potentially more sieges here. But I think we should be able to make something work. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, I kind of have a funny surprise here. As you can see, this Mamluk army hasn't fought anything yet. And yet, the revolters' morale is so much higher than the Mamluk army that they'll not only beat them, or they were bound to beat them, but they're still forcing quite a load of losses here. I would like to see just how many people they lost from fighting those rebels. But we have a new heir to the throne by Sid, 316. Fairly alright, military is kind of what I need, and admin is not to be scoffed upon either. So I guess he works. Let's just say that. He also has a strong claim, so I can't complain on that score either. And that, however, is not good. The French, everyone has decided to go for that coalition war against me. And with that, I have a pretty big problem. The French can be beaten, but I don't really want to beat them. Let's just say that. France 60, me 69, and with everything else that's going on, that means this army will be doing an awful lot of running. I should probably have hidden it in Ireland now that I think things through, but it's not good no matter how it's no good no matter how I slice it. I can't really do too much with that army. So I guess sieging the Crimean lands, ending the war with the Mamluks on that side is going to take priority right now. And again, a lot of the coalition members didn't actually join in, which is kind of awkward. But I guess that's fine. Now, what could I do if I want to get out of this right away? Could give Gascogne to France. And then I'm missing a little bit more. What gives the most war score? Handing over Andalusia to Castille. If I have to just hand over, for instance, 4 provinces here, let's see. Yeah, I might actually just have to hand over potentially 4 provinces here. That could be enough. That is the hilarious fact here. I will not end the vassalization of Portugal because they are a potential gold mine. So, how far am I away? Can I drive the last amount here? Potentially go a little bit bigger on everything. No. So, yeah, we'll probably fight a little bit here. I'll see if I can pick on some of the smaller armies here. Just take these down before they join up with a bigger one. It is kind of doubtful, and I probably have to slow down time in order to not get ambushed everywhere, more or less. And what is the target of the coalition war? Take capital Constantinople. So basically, as long as I keep my armies alive, I am perfectly safe, to some degree at least. Now, where's the most mountainy region? Again, defensive. Kind of want to... No, that's the wrong map. It's a regular map. My bad. Mountain. Well, not bad. Not greatest. Not greatest. I think we're going to have to... Yeah, my geography skills aren't too good. Yeah, as I thought, I think Granada is the best or safest bet to hide in right now. And hopefully here, these guys will actually stop around, start sieging, and otherwise, well, do stupid stuff. When it comes to the area right here, it's going to be kind of troublesome, because I don't think I can just wander through everything. So we'll have to wait and see here. I'll hopefully deal with the Mamluks and everything here first, and then we can start focusing on the coalition. But keeping this army alive will probably be a little bit difficult no matter what happens. I might have to go for hiring some mercenaries to add up to it. I might as well just do that right now. I think I can afford to add at least 6 mercenary units. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't think I'll fabricate any claims though during this time. We'll be a little bit careful. The fact that the Portuguese are already being sieged is a little bit surprising, but not too much I can do about that. I'll skimp around with this army, see if I can catch some of their armies unaware. And other than that, we'll probably play it a little bit careful. We'll probably be aggressive here in order to get our asses to the frontier with Venice, Austria, and Ragusa. That's really it. And the western front will be a little bit more difficult. I really wish I had a very, very strong army right now, but I don't. No, sorry, navy. But I guess I'll have to build one. This will be a tough war. We'll see how it goes. Not unexpectedly, the French army of 60,000 men is already marching towards me, and that could definitely mean my days are already, well, up. French army is same military level as mine. They also have the offensive ideas, 2 of them, so they aren't weak. They have a better general, as indicated by stars here, 632. So I am most likely going to lose. There's not really much. It's not really anything that hints towards something else. The only way for me to win this is by beating this army before this army hits. They got a crossing modifier, and that's about it. France also called in a crusade right now, so we are looking good, especially with our, well, losses of morale. Can I run home? No, but I can run to Porto, fortunately. So this is not looking good. We lost the battle. We had modifiers on our side, but they had a pretty good shock guy. So I think this army is lost. It depends if I can, as I said, just keep on skipping around and not really facing any of these guys in open battle. If I can do that, then I'm probably set. But if I can't, then I'm probably screwed. I'll just keep on trying, though, and we'll see what I come up with. I have a idea that might actually save me. Once we get to next level military... My apologies. Once we get to the next military attack, we'll get new infantry, the Janissary infantry. That could be my salvation during this war, but it remains to be seen. I'll just keep on skipping around and we'll see what we end up with. Well, things are going to get kind of interesting here. I was thinking if I attacked this Austrian army and potentially wipe that, I could get an advantage in this war. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to pull that off. Instead, the French, well, amplified it again. And I'll probably lose another battle here. We'll not be taking any administrative advices because I kind of want to save up a little bit of money to potentially bolster this army later. But that doesn't look too good. On the other end of the spectre, we can't win some, well, smaller battles over in, well, our homeland, which should be very much a positive thing. We do have a bigger problem down south, though, so I'll have to account for both. But I'm no idea if I can make a bigger move out of this. I might just have to make some concessions here if I want to make anything work at all. And right now, if I don't have 57%, I am fine. If I, well, offer the 2 provinces, it's not enough, but I'll have to see what I want to do here. I'm really, really uncertain. Potentially, handing back some provinces to Naples could be useful, but it's so costly. It's actually scary. At least in Bulgaria, not really the best, but it could potentially bail me out here. Georgia too, for that matter. Georgia is kind of a weird piece. The provinces themselves aren't really worth that much. 2, 5, 9, 13. 13 and almost 50% war score. So potentially using, as I said, the using Georgia here as a, well, peace offering more or less, or in practice a peace offering. I think I might be able to get myself out of this one without too many losses. And Georgia, I can mostly just, well, trash right afterwards. It's not really a scary sacrifice either. The only issue, of course, is that I don't want just gold. So I'll have to play it a little bit careful, see if I can win 1 or 2, well, easy battles. If I can just inflict some injuries during these battles and also win these 2, then I might be able to make something work here. But Georgia is definitely potentially the way to bail out here. I'm really unsure. Also, of course, Tunisia being as annoying as they are is definitely another issue. They have 100,000 men on their side. So I'll have to consider. I might have to white peace Tunisia, but for the time being, they would not like that. Even well, accepting defeat is not something they would accept. So I'll play it careful, but we'll see what happens. We can start with this battle right here. And we are getting trashed, which is kind of surprising because their forces aren't supposed to be that much stronger than mine. I think, at least. But we did inflict some casualties. We lost a fair bit of war score. But as I said here, if I can just keep going until I can take that next level military attack, I could potentially make something work. I'm a little bit unsure if I will actually be able to pull it off, but I can always try. That's the thought process here. And with some of these smaller victories, I can probably again get what I'm after. But I'm really conflicted on what I'll do. I don't really want to head overland, but if I want to beat these guys, then I have to. If I really want to do anything here, then I have to. So I think what we'll do for the moment is bail out. We're going to lose Georgia, but I'll consider what else I want to do until next time. The coalition is just too big. If it wasn't for the war with Tunisia and the Mamluks and of course Crimea, I might have been able to make something work here. But with all of these jumping on me together, which is frankly my own fault, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. The only annoying fact with this, of course, is I lose 4 provinces, but hey, it's basically losing provinces in here is not an issue because they will never join the coalition. There's not enough aggressive expansion in the area for them to do just that, and I'll easily take them back. What I'm really doing, per se, is sacrificing a little bit of money, a little bit of manpower, and a lot of admin points to make peace here. But it might just be the only way. I'll think about it until next time, and then I'll see what I'll do. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.